Mods are what take our Guardians to the next level. With the release of Witch Queen in a couple months' time, I have compiled a list of the best mods people should have to prepare for this expansion and be able to conquer the toughest challenges it will have us face. The first group of mods are related with the Charge with Light mechanic. Starting off with Taking Charge allows you to pick up an orb of power and gain a single stack of Charge with Light for every orb picked up. Recuperation is not connected to Charge with Light, but blends with them insanely well. This mod gives you a massive chunk of health for every orb picked up. The final mod is Supercharged, which increases the maximum stacks you can hold by 2. However, it does cap out at 5 stacks. This means you can get 5 times Charge with Light and have 5 instant life-saving health drops all at the same time. These 3 mods are probably the most synergistic on the list. The second collective set is related to the Elemental Wells mechanic. The 3 that you all want are Elemental Armaments, Font of Might, and Elemental Time Dilation. Elemental Armaments allows for weapons that match your subclass energy to create Elemental Wells. Font of Might then grants your weapons that match that same energy a damage increase. And finally, Elemental Time Dilation extends the duration of any buff granted by Elemental Wells. This allows you to have a constant damage buff to your weapons at all times. Moving on to single mods now, we have Extra Reserves. This mod allows for a constant stream of special ammo based on defeating enemies with void energy. The more stacks you have, the more likely the ammo is to drop. Getting a drop will consume all stacks of Charge with Light. Following up is Energy Converter. This also will consume all stacks of Charge with Light, but will instead grant you up to 50% of your supercharge. This is great for compensating for a low intellect stat or enhancing it further, making you spam supers faster than the rest of your team. Now we have the stat boosting mods. They are Powerful Friends and Radiant Light. Powerful Friends grants you plus 20 mobility and the perk of making your allies charge with light by simply becoming charged near them. This pairs nicely with Radiant Light, which besides giving you plus 20 strength, makes your allies charged by popping your super near them. You become a source of charge with light for your team and gain the equivalent of 4 plus 10 mods in 2 different stats. Now we have the sword boosting mod, Lucent Blade. This mod can greatly increase a sword's heavy attack charge time as well as grant a 5-second buff. This mod can greatly increase a sword's heavy attack charge time as well as grant a 5-second buff that consumes a single stack. Meaning with 4 to 5 stacks, you receive a 20 to 25 second buff just for swinging it at an enemy. This works wonderful when paired with the Lament and Fallen Guillotine, boosting their crazy DPS even higher. Next is the most expensive mod on the list at 7 energy, Heavy Handed. This mod grants you reserve ammo when getting kills surrounded by enemies if using a fusion rifle, shotgun, sidearm, or submachine gun. It also gives you 50% of your melee back when you use it while only consuming a single stack of Charge with Light. This is fantastic for strength-based builds. The final mod on the list is going to be Protective Light. This mod grants a significant damage reduction when you reach low health. It consumes all stack to do so, but is a fantastic lightsaver in difficult content, as you'll see on screen. And that concludes the mods you should be looking out for to add to your inventory before the release of Witch Queen. As always, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. See ya.